I hope you are having a wonderful day. Welcome to another episode of Jana Talk podcast. Today we will have a special episode because I have just returned from Africa, from Zimbabwe. It's the fourth day I'm back in the Czech Republic. The journey back took a little bit longer time, but we spent 33 hours coming back, but the trip was definitely worth it. It was a really powerful experience of my life, this journey to Zimbabwe, because I have realized really one key lesson which I would like to implement in my life, and that's why I would like to also share it with you, so you can maybe also implement it in your life if you already don't implement it. So regarding first part will be this my key lesson, dedicated to my key lesson, and second part of today's episode I would like to do a little teasing what you can expect, what you can look forward in the next weeks in the episodes, because I have prepared inspiring talks, interviews straight from Africa for you. So there will be really great topics, which I believe you will really love, as I do, definitely. So that's today's plan. Let's get deeper to the topic. When I was last year, when we went to Africa, I don't know how about you, but I am used to put a lot of work, a lot of effort in my work, and 100% is boring. Usually, I put much more because I believe that efficiency is important, and also I want to always see in my parents' results. So last year when we went to South Africa, it was, I would say, it rescued me because I was working. I was working and the taxi was already downstairs waiting for me, and I was finishing work on my computer. So I would say that last year Africa and this amazing trip prevented me from a burnout, which I was aware of because I was really spending a lot of time with my new brand. I'm responsible for Italian dermocosmetics, which is amazing. But because this brand is still new in the Czech market and Slovakian market, there is a lot of work, and I'm responsible for this brand fully. But because the brand is small, that means that I need to cover actually everything by myself. Even I have an external team who I cooperate with. So you can imagine working about sales, distribution, teaching, or doing the trainings, marketing, influencers, PR, all activities can be sometimes fun. Well, it is fun, but can be sometimes really challenging altogether. And of course, the sellout activities and support is really crucial to really make the brand outstanding, because it's not huge as other brands which are in the market for 25 years. So I was really working really a lot, even my weekends and everything, almost like all my free time. So African trip was amazing experience because it gave me some really time. Because I don't know how about you, but when I go on holiday in Europe, I usually don't switch off so easily. Switch off, I mean, with my mind, because you can very easily connect to your emails. You can very easily pick up your phones because across Europe it's for free. So it's like you are in your home country because you can speak literally with anyone. So you pick up phone calls easily and answer to them, and your mind thereby doesn't switch off and still is in a working process. I saw it also by my friends, by my colleagues. It's just different. Some people can do it, can switch off, which I really admire, and that was not my case. So, but when you go to Africa, you have to switch off. You cannot really take the phone calls and speak to anyone anytime, because it's just a different continent, different region. So it's absolutely not for free, because it doesn't cover the European market, and that means that you need to make space in your brain from work and really relax, which is an amazing thing to do and very also important thing to do. So when I when I really experienced this, I have to say that I loved it for the first time, and also now, because it's really incredible that you are more in a present moment, and you see things which you don't usually see at your home country, and meet amazing people, try delicious cuisine. Really, in Africa, I haven't, in my whole life, I would say, I haven't eaten such delicious uh, food, desserts, starters, main courses as in Africa. It's really incredible how amazingly they cook. It's just everything is really perfect, and the taste, the flavors of fruit, of vegetables. It's full without any different taste, or the strange taste. It's just really natural and so good. So why am I telling it? Because in Africa you naturally slow down a bit, and there is a local saying called Polo Polo. Have you heard it in your life? Me, not until I came to Africa. This means slowly, slowly. And when you hear this, slowly, slowly, it means slowing down the whole process, slowing down your thoughts, your reactions. Of course, you can still be efficient, because we in Europe we like to be, or also Germany, we like to be like punctual on time. We focus on efficiency, on the results, but still you can get results when you slow down. I would say you can get even better results when you slow down, because the thoughts in your mind more are focused, more goal oriented, and you don't do everything, but you do more things goal oriented, because you don't waste your energy. But my first experience, which when I have realized it, was now in Zimbabwe, because we came to the beautiful place. The journey there took us approximately 27 hours, a little bit less than the journey back. And I remember we went to the swimming pool to relax, to chill, and we were a little bit hungry because of after the journey, and we were also very tired. And I have asked in the restaurant for food, and okay, half an hour passed by, nothing happened. So then I started to be really hungry. I went, but still patient, I would say. And I went to the restaurant to remind myself, to the waiter, that I have been waiting, if they didn't forget about my order. And he said, yes, yes, of course, madam, yes, of course, it will be in a few minutes, everything perfect. And I said, okay, okay. So I went back to my seat and waited another, I don't know, 15 minutes. So, and then I smelled also the smell. So I realized that they are starting to cook the food, because before they forgot. When they came back to me with the food, it was great, but they forgot a few things. So again, I had to go to the waiter to remind myself, and I started to be a little bit furious, I can say, or my patience dropped by a little bit, because I had to go there for the third or fourth time to get my order ready, as I have asked them. And because of this, I have realized more things. Actually, I wanted to say two things, but there are more things out of this example, concrete example. First things, when situations like this happen, you find out more about yourself than you would say, because you find out your triggers, what triggers you and gets you more frustrated. First of all, so this, of course, when you are tired, when you are hungry, but it's not, well, it's still something which can be really solved. Well, I was still okay. I think in the past I would be reacting much more passionate, I would call it. But really, I found out that this situation triggered me because I was tired after this long trip. I was hungry, and I was waiting too long time, and I'm not used to it. And that's the thing. When something happens which you are not used to it, your mind is hit like I don't know, like when you hit a ball with your head, because you are used to few things at home. You are used to do some things in a certain way, and you don't get it when you travel, when you go somewhere else, and you find out that they do it differently. And the first hit to your mind is really not really pleasant, because you, well, as I have mentioned, you are not used to it. So why it's differently made this thing? But on the other hand, when it doesn't mean that when it's differently that it's wrong. If something happens differently than you or me are not used to, it doesn't mean it's wrong, because sometimes when the process takes longer time, we we receive new ideas about the thing. We relax. We see the things in a new way, in a new perspective. So that's actually positive. Um, so since this situation, what happened when we arrived, I started to look at this Polo Polo process a little bit differently, because I'm thinking about this thing, what to bring back in my work life, in my personal life, is trust the process. Sometimes the best thing happen. Sometimes the best things happen when we slow down and breathe and just trust the process. So that's my key lesson, which we can implement everywhere. I did implement it. I did implemented it when the whole journey, the whole stay in Zimbabwe, and I would say it helped me to be more in a present moment and to enjoy really whatever came. I was more in a flow, in a present moment, and it brought me really more enjoyable moments during the stay, which is really incredible. Because when you go to Zimbabwe, to Africa, to observe new places, new nature, you really then, when you are in the present moment, you more can enjoy what is happening, and it's just incredible. We saw really beautiful places like Victoria Falls, because we stayed most of the time in Victoria Falls city, which is really beautiful. We went on a trip by a helicopter, so we saw this place also from above, from the sky, which is great. Well, crazy, amazing. And we did also some trips to LF to see the safari in Botswana, to Chobena National Park. We were really lucky because we saw majority of the animals which tourists want to see when they go to or visit a national park. And one of my really dreamed activity what we did is that we went to see much closer the elephants who are living by people, because they are under protection, and we were feeding them and touching their skin, and that was really such a strong experience for me. I would say one of my best experiences in my whole life, really seeing so close elephants and looking them in the eyes. You see how long lashes they have and really deep eyes. So it's a really incredible moment, I would say. So this Polo Polo way of life, which really African people have in a natural way, I would like to adapt in my life as well, in my everyday routine. I do my meditations, which definitely help me every single morning. I do my shower 100% of my every day. And now I will start to implement also this Polo Polo attitude in my everyday life, because I really enjoyed it a lot, and I believe that when you start to implementing those processes also by your life, you will love it as well. And now, let me share with you a little teasing what you can look forward in the upcoming weeks. What interesting, inspiring talks you can look forward to. So there will be really series of inspiring interviews which I have prepared straight in Africa. There will be inspiring talk with Elephant Crew. That's the amazing organization I was talking about a while ago that takes care of rescued elephants. And they help people to understand what elephants need and how to live with elephants in harmony. Because elephants are really incredible creatures. Don't be mistaken, because elephants can be wild elephants can be really dangerous. They belong among top 5 most dangerous animals. Even they are such incredible and such amazing creatures, because they can really easily destroy the trees. I would definitely say also a car when they can easily destroy the trees. And but when you understand them deeper, and see what they need, how we can help, it's really just incredible thing. So next weekend, next Sunday, there will be this interview with Elephant Crew. I'm really much looking forward, because you will also see the nature in Afari, in the bush, where we recorded this interview, this talk. You will also meet in the next talk a project manager who takes care of vultures. And these are fascinating birds who are really important for African ecosystems. So we will also speak with this amazing man. He's taking care of them in this in resort where we were spending the nights and time alone by himself. Every day, every single day at 1 p.m. he's feeding the birds. It's also a great attraction for tourists, but it's attraction to also let them know how important they are in the ecosystem. And he is talking always every single day. What do they need? What do they like to eat? And many interesting topics and things about them. So this will be also one of the interviews. There will be also conversation with a family business of tour guides who are providing exciting tour guides across southern part of Africa. And I have known them personally from last year. They're really incredible, and we will talk about their experiences, their amazing trips, also about some dangerous situations, and much more. And also one of the talks I'm really looking forward to have is a talk or interview with a local school director, because we also visited when we were in Zimbabwe a local school, and it was really incredible also moments for us, because we saw the kids performance. They were singing, dancing, and they were so talented. By the way, they speak brilliantly English, everyone, because they are learning English at school, and they are really great. So we will speak with this school director about education system in Africa, what challenges face parents of the kids, what children wish to do in the future, and much more interesting things usually we do not know when we are living in Europe. And this is not all, because there will be also other inspiring talks you can look forward in the upcoming weeks. For example, how to overcome more challenges. For example, there will be interview with a really amazing man who overcame a huge challenge. Who climbed to Kilimanjaro just like this. He decided, and he went and he did it. So we will speak about his experience, which changed his life, and then we will speak also with coaches about how to raise your energy, because having enough energy and raised energy is key part of our life. Because can you imagine, or do you by yourself imagine when you feel great and when you have a lot of energy, compared to when you feel low, when you feel sad? It's a completely different state of mind, state of also energy of level of in your body. So we will talk about also how to raise your energy, because then you will feel much better in your body, and then you will also have better results at work. And I believe that you will also meet better people in your life as well when you are better mooded, more positively. So this will be also one of the topics, and how to avoid burnout, also one of the topics, because burnout I can see nowadays is a very often topic, not well, in every age actually, because you can nowadays see it also by young people who are over 20 years old only, or 25 after university, and that's too soon to have a burnout or suffer from burnout. So we will also discuss this topic and much, much, much more. If you have any wish, what topic you would like to hear, you would like to discuss, or me to talk with a specialist, then definitely let me know. I'm eager to hear it and looking forward. Don't forget to follow Jana Talk podcast and subscribe, so you don't miss any inspiring talks. And every Sunday at 7 p.m. you can look forward to English inspiring talk with really great guests. So I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. I wish you a wonderful day. I'm greeting you from not from Prague, because today I am in Moravia, because I went on a business trip straight when I arrived to Czech Republic. So I went here to do a training, and today I'm coming back to Prague. So next time you will see me again in my apartment. So I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. Wish you a wonderful day, a wonderful week ahead of you, and see you next time. Bye bye.